Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Alright, we all know who I'm playing. We all know. Let's not even play. I'm getting in here. We all know it, so yep. Boop.
Gonna win at camping.
Alright, and of course we gotta stuff our bag with random crap, so of course we're gonna do the Sword of Roar. We are gonna do Satanist Kit. And we're gonna do the Spork. Yeah, sounds good. One might say the Monster Prom has hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Remember to drink the dumbass juices. I forgot you aren't normally called dumpster fire. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johima, 23. Jojima, 23. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishira, 22. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculaster Hewlett-Packard, version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Alrighty, so let's see. Which of these would be your favorite food? Let's see. Wine to die for, a punch in the face, whatever gives you the best stats, burning hot wings, the nicest guac, or a yummy USB. Obviously, we're chasing after the demon boy. We gotta go recollar him, so we gotta entice him with some burning hot wings. Is this your first time playing the game? No, it is not the first time playing this game. I've played it with awesome, sexy people before, and so this time I'm playing solo because I was unfortunately unable to get my date during that time. But this time, I'm gonna be hella focused. I'm gonna be so focused. And if you do have a favorite character, go ahead and like fangirl over them, fanboy over them, fan person over them. It doesn't really matter. Like, they're awesome. Like, these characters are phenomenal. Just have some fun with it. But yeah, we gotta go entice Damien with some burning hot wings.
Rad! I didn't know you were a Hot Wings fan, Michaela. They're my favorite food in the world. Usually people, like my doctor for example, tell me that that kind of food is unhealthy and a danger to myself and others. But what does that noob know? I don't care if he has a medical degree. I only follow advice from people who can handle really burning hot wings. I'm glad that at least one other person at camp will understand me.
Fair enough, Damien. We only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright. And it wasn't Creepy who got lucky, it was Brian that got lucky. I have a tired ace in the chat filled with thirst. This is gonna be fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes it's just fun to watch the chaos ensue.
I go, it'll be a blast.
Alright, we all know we're going for Damien, right? So we all know where we're going. We're going straight to the manor. While exploring the haunted manor, you find an enchanted skull who speaks in riddles. His voice makes your ears bleed. You decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things like, beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet a guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. Sparky also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently, it's going to involve a lot of mozzarella sticks. You gain +2 boldness for gaining that foresight. My goodness gracious. Hugs! Alright. You meet up with Damien to see if you guys can spend a whole night in a haunted mansion. Not because anyone dared you to or anything. You're just horny.
Yo!
Well, the power's out, the walls are bleeding, and someone upstairs is screaming like they're getting axe murdered. I can't imagine a more romantic setting. Maybe it's just that antique vase that poltergeist broke over my head a few minutes ago. But I think I'm falling for you.
This early, Damien. Well, let's just skip the formalities and just get to the collaring, shall we? Damien leans in close. Yes! You finally get your chance to kiss those spicy red lips.
No touching.
Hey guys, you make it out over here.
So what if we are?
Here's
Sorry, I guess I
Jerry.
should introduce myself. I'm Jerry. It's haunted house.
I can't even do that voice for a period of time. Why did I choose that voice?
This haunted house's resident slasher killer. It's my job to brutally murder any young couple making out on the premises. Which I'm pretty sure you guys are about to do so. Get ready to bleed a lot, I guess. So wait, you only kill people who are making out? I mean, I'll kill anyone who's in the process of hooking up, really. Some of the older slasher targets, minorities too, but personally I think that's super problematic. Well, yeah, let's get into it. What? Getting knifed is my second favorite kind of foreplay, right between big fire and other.
Stabby, stabby.
You're making this weird, man. I'm still gonna stab you, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not doing it for sex reasons. Maybe you aren't, but I totally am. Come over here and penetrate me, you psychopathic stud!
Oh no, it seems like Damien might be hornier for this knife-wielding maniac than he is for you. You gotta give this killer something else to kill, or so he'll leave you alone with your own knife-wielding maniac. Luckily, you've got the perfect suggestion. Alright, what about the police officer over there? I hear he's on the verge of retirement. His trope beats our trope. Why not kill time itself? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, time was charm. And charm is like my lowest fucking stat. So let's go for the police officer. Well, wait. Was it charm? Or was it creativity? Well, again, it's still a matter of stat versus stat. It doesn't matter if it succeeds or not. It's a matter of if I have a higher stat. Why not the policeman this time? Wait, hold on. Wasn't killing time itself a creative one? Yeah, so police officer. That's the bit. Yeah, the second one wasn't all that good. Again, guys, the way that this game works, it's not about what happened last time, it's about what stat we used last time. So it's a matter of which stat would be the higher choice. Your stats are in the left-hand corner. I get that, but Myers, I don't think you know about this game. Basically, the way that this game runs is that these two correspond with one of these stats. For example, let's assume that killing time itself, the last one I chose, was creativity. Basically, that's a score of 4. So this is going to be a 4 score. Whatever this is going to be combating with the 4 score. So let's say if this was charm. Let's see, if the police officer over there is a charm one, then that's 3. So if I picked that one, I lose because I picked the one with the lower score. So that's, for anyone who doesn't know the pure dynamics of this game, you have to pretty much beat score by score. So each one of these is corresponding with a stat, and you have to pick the one with the highest stat. So it's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is creativity, but I don't know what this one is. We should be fine. Doesn't sound fun or charming. The thing is, charm could be used for persuasion as well. Charm is persuasion. Like, what about that cop over there? You could be persuading them to go to the cop. So it could be a charm. And that's the thing. Charm's a 3. If I pick this one, I'd lose. because my creativity would be better in that one. The second option would be boldness. Actually, I've done this one before on stream. I just can't remember which one it is. So it's like police is boldness, I think. See, something tells me this is charm and this is creativity. And it's bothering the shit out of me as to why I think that. The policeman's creativity and charm are pretty low. But yeah, again, it's against each other. It's not about going against any of the other stats, it's them against each other. So if it is charm and creativity, then I obviously have to pick creativity. I think the second one was charm. I think it's just creativity. Because it's pretty creative to think about time itself. So, finding the option, yeah, and that's the fun of this game. Like, the thing about this game is that you don't automatically be like, oh no, this is a shitty game because the stat wasn't the correct one. You do it anyway, and then you can just go back and just like, okay, I think I'm gonna stick with my gut this time. I think this is charm, and this is creativity, so I think we're gonna go with tell myself, please don't fuck me over again.
It's murder time.
Bold! What? Wait, what? That's bold? I picked it last time and I didn't get it! Wait, what? Huh? Wait a minute, I picked this one last time and I got fucked over. What the fuck? I picked the time one because I was like, it has to be creativity because it's creative to kill time. And then also with the charming the police officer, it's like, it's a persuasion one, so it's charm. So I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, and it worked. It picked bold. It's like, wait, and I lost that one. I know I lost that one. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I'll just take it.
Time. Don't be ridiculous. You can't stab time. Can you?
You explain that you're not talking about literally murdering time. You're talking about killing time by cultivating a stimulating new hobby.
A hobby? You mean like dwelling on the horrific past events that made me into who I am? Or making jackets out of people's stitched together faces?
You were thinking something more like birdwatching, you tell him, or collecting stamps.
Stamp collecting does sound interesting. I like the ones with pictures of antique bicycles on them. It's not sexual. What knife do you think is best for stabbing the stamps before I collect them?
You tell him he doesn't need to stab the stamps at all. In fact, stabbing them significantly reduces their value.
Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah, okay, of course. So I collect the stamps and then I use them to stab people.
Come on, dude. I love stabbing as much as the next guy, but even I know you can't stab anyone with a postage stamp. You use a postage stamp to send your victim's severed body parts back to their loved ones after you stab them.
Whoa, that's way better than dragging the bodies all the way over there to the loved one's house like I usually do. Hobbies are great! Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to murder some prominent stamp collectors and take their collections. Later, guys. Thanks for the advice.
Huh? Good enough. Now you're free to totally get your freak on with Damien. Unfortunately, two creepy little girls show up and kill the mood by silently staring at you. But at least you almost made out. You gained 2 fun and 1 charm. I'm so fucking mad because the last time I did this, like the last time I played this and I chose that one, I got it fucking wrong. I'm like, what the shit? Whatever. I'm not mad anymore. Yes, I am. Whatever.
Dress for success.
And it was a Shining Griffins, and you know it's Damien. We're going to go straight to bold. While you're exploring the haunted manor, you hear a voice calling your name. It comes from under the bed. 2 blood-red eyes stare at you from the inky darkness under the bed. A voice that sounds older than time whispers, "Do you want to gain some boldness, Michaela?" You say yes, because you actually do want that. Okay, here you go. Whatever that thing is, it gives you +2 boldness. What a nice under-the-bed thing. You find Damien, Calculester, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. And they're blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the movies. What's up, Milo lovers? Milo here with another exciting unboxing video for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, a corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has.
Fuck, that's so brutal shit in here. I don't even know what I like the most. This haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming, but this haunted television keeps showing me what I look like without skin on my face. Ugh, I can't choose.
I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with a devil's voice. I asked it if we might share a common ancestor, but all it said is blood, blood, blood. So I am at a loss on how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention. When your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You whack your head on some kind of large box made of glass and metal, and it lights up to reveal a carnival fortune teller! Proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies.
I don't know what that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person and obviously cursed.
I am mildly disturbed by the fact that this is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, rasped the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul.
Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick. Free future knowledge. Somebody ask a question.
Oh, I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history? I think he meant a question for the fortune teller friend Milo. Oh, nope. The only thing I question is my own limits daily, as should we all.
This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it'll make your friends want to have sex with you later.
What slang would be cool in the 20 years? It's important to stay ahead of the curve. If you know the future, why don't you tell us what question we're going to ask? I also failed this one last time. So, I believe this one's smarts. I'm gonna guess this one's fun. So I'm assuming they're both the same score. So I'm gonna fail either way, or I'm gonna succeed either way. It's like, oi. Fuck. Because I think this one was the smarts one, and this one, it sounds like slang, I figure would be the fun one. So, God damn it! This is tough. Slang could be creative. You know what? That is fair. But that makes me want to stay away from it more. Shoot. Okay. I think because we know it's smarts, I think we should go with the bottom one because we know it's smarts. The top one could either be fun, which is the same score, or creativity, which is 4, which would be bad. It could be charm, which is also 4, which could also be bad. So I think it's safe to sound this one. Hey! Good shit! Now let's see what the actual success one is. Fuck! The fortune teller's lifeless eyes are incapable of showing emotion, but you nonetheless detect an expression of shock upon its wooden face. Tell you what you're going to ask? That's... The fortune teller's box rocks on its foundations. Smoke spills out from its case in great clouds. Finally, it stops. The most brilliant and indecisive question I've ever heard. As a reward for your bullshit penned entry, I'll predict all 4 of your questions and answer them.
Wow, Michaela, you're such an asshole that you broke the fortune teller. Nice.
You, Milo, says the fortune teller, you are going to ask what the next major trend on social media will be. The answer is selling out. Finally, now I can stop pretending my relationships with Casper mattresses has anything to do with actual sleep quality. I don't even sleep. Damien, you are going to ask me what your favorite color is. The answer, of course, is punching.
Damn, you really can see the future.
Calculaster, you would have asked why we all can't just get along. The answer is Damien. Your prediction, unfortunately, seems quite plausible.
Hell yeah, I win again!
Oh, what about Michaela? What was she going to ask, besides the question about what she was going to ask? Michaela is a simple monster with simple desires. She just wanted to know if she would succeed at this event, and the answer is yes, right now! And she will also gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Good shit! Good shit! My luck's changing! My luck is changing! Fuck yeah, let's go.
The night is young.
Alright, okay, so this has changed from a 5 I see this has changed from a 5 to like 4 because I remember there being like how many choices? Like I'm sure 5 choices, like 1, 2, 3, 4, with 1 being the Mothman and then the couples and then like a 1 for a solo seat, which is kind of awesome that they have 1 consideration for like just the 2. So Damien. You walk over to find Damien screaming about something. Aravi punches him in the head while until he shuts up. Both seem to be in oddly good spirits.
You need to get your anger under
Hey,
management.
Michaela, are you here for my unofficial anger management seminar? I'm trying to teach Damien some of the techniques that my therapist helped me master while I was doing regular sessions with her.
Lame! But all these techniques are fucking stupid. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm breathing anyway. That doesn't help at all.
You're supposed to be finding your zen while you're breathing, you cadmium red piece of shit!
But stabbing the shit out of someone and pissing on their corpse is my zen.
We've already been over this one. If you feel angry and want to stab someone, you should count to 10. Then you should stab them. But by then, you're like way calmer about it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, what comes after 3? Fuck it, I'm too angry to think about it right now. I fucking hate math. I want to stab math right in its face.
Stop! I'm trying to help you reach a true calm the way I did, you stupid asshole! It's so peaceful you will regret being this moronic about it! This has been going on for almost half an hour. If you know about any way to shut them up, I'll owe you a live debt.
Alright, let's see. Let's start at beginner level without holding a grudge. Not physically holding the movie The Grudge. Damien, don't let Aravi boss you around. You've been angry so long that by now if there were an anger factory, you'd be the anger manager. Don't let him boss you around. Fuck Aravi.
Holy shit! That means there's an anger factory? That fucking rules!
I'm pretty sure Michaela was speaking hypothetically.
Shut up, X! I'm a CEO now! I can't waste time with menial conversations like this! I have to lead Anger Corp to the top of the stock market!
How did you even produce that suit? Are you two hearing yourselves right now? Nothing that anyone said in the last 5 minutes or ever has made any sense!
Anger Corp will design products specifically meant to enrage you, like crappy Swedish furniture that's always missing a few screws, or those ketchup packets I refuse to tear. And I'll make the office environment infuriating too, to make sure that everyone's at the top of their game. The Wi-Fi will be spotty, the chairs will be squeaky, and the vending machines will always be out of Kit Kats! I can see it now, Michaela. When they interview us for Forbes 30 under 30, we'll tell those fuckers we excel because we immerse ourselves in our craft. And then I'll punch those fuckers in the throat for wasting our precious time. I love being an anger manager.
Okay, dipshit, have your dumb fake anger company. But how are you gonna fund it?
Shit, you're right. The bank probably won't let me take out a small business loan since I used the last one to buy a baby Kraken for my bathtub.
Let's do this Damien style.
Wait, I'll just ask Vera for a loan. She'll want to get in on this. She loves this business shit. Come on, Michaela, let's make a phone call.
You run up with Damien to phone Vera. She's definitely not going to invest in this stupid business plan. But for now, Damien loves her idea, and by extension, you. He even gives you a promotion for a job you never knew you had. Maybe once Anger Corp gets off the ground, Damien will be the gym to your Pam. Jesus Christ. Alright, time for drinking! Since it is a solo game, for those of you who don't know, there's 2 different ways you can get your drinks. 1, use your skills. Basically, it's a whole like matchbox system game. I do not know how to master it. I still don't know how to master it. Or you take a gamble. And the gambling one is what some of you have already previously seen, which is you are presented 1 drink, or you can choose something from you can choose the mystery box, which is a random drink as well. So we're going to take the gamble. Weekend arrives, and so it is time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
Look who's here. Welcome to my bar.
Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out. Fantasy ale? No idea how if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you can always have the mystery box. All right, I actually like the fantasy ale. I know what this one is, and I think those of you who are fans of Dungeons and Dragons are gonna like this one too. So, oh yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense, and you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose.
I always thought focusing on stuff like fun or creativity was a bit frivolous. So I concocted this. It makes you focus on a much more important sense. You're welcome.
Let's get wasted.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? I was like, what the hell? What kind of sound effect was that in my ears? It's fine. So, but yeah, so our stats, as you can see, if you can see our screen, have changed from like smarts and boldness and creativity and all that stuff to wisdom, strength, dexterity, charisma, and mana. That's right. The drink changes the names of the stats. It doesn't change our stats, but it changes the names. So make sure you remember the order that they're in if you play this game on your own. So,
hope you can stomach that happy trails.